Malthus is one of the most dangerous demons in the Conjuring universe because of how he operates. He does not rely on raw possession or spectacle. He works through manipulation, deception, and emotional weakness. His story unfolds slowly across Annabelle and Annabelle creation, revealing a demon built for infiltration rather than domination. Before we carry on, I ask all of you to subscribe to my channel as it helps me out a lot. It is completely free and only takes a couple seconds. Enjoy the video. Malthus first appears after the death of B. Mullins, a young girl killed in a car accident. B's parents are left broken by grief. Their faith collapses into desperation. This moment creates the opening Malthus needs. He does not appear as a demon. He appears as hope. He presents himself as the spirit of B, offering comfort to grieving parents who want nothing more than their daughter back. The name Malthus appears inspired by classical demon-naming conventions used in medieval grimoires. Many demons in these texts carry names adapted from older languages, often Latin, Hebrew, or corrupted angelic titles. While Malthus does not appear directly in the Ars Goetia, his structure closely mirrors demons classified as deceivers and corruptors rather than destroyers. His behavior aligns most closely with demons who impersonate the dead, a concept deeply rooted in Christian theology. Christian doctrine has long warned against familiar spirits. These are entities believed to imitate deceased humans in order to gain trust. The Bible repeatedly forbids communication with the dead, not because spirits answer, but because deceptive entities respond instead. Malthus operates exactly within this framework. He does not claim to be a demon. He claims to be a child. This method reflects early Christian beliefs about demonic fraud. In medieval theology, demons were believed incapable of creating souls or resurrecting the dead. The only option left was imitation. Demons studied memory, grief, and expectation. They reproduced voices, appearances, and behavior to manipulate the living. Malthus follows this rule precisely. He presents himself as B. Mullins, not to terrify, but to be welcomed. This deception defines Malthus. He never reveals his true form early. He studies pain. He waits for consent. The Mullins allow the spirit into their home because they believe they are welcoming their child. In reality, they invite a demon inside. This act gives Malthus access without resistance. Once inside, Malthus does not attack immediately. He observes. He learns the layout of the house. He studies routines. He feeds on silence and grief. His presence begins to warp the home, creating subtle disturbances rather than open terror. This slow approach mirrors classic demonology: influence before violence, permission before control. Years later, the Mullins open their home to orphan girls and a nun named Sister Charlotte. This decision reactivates Malthus. New victims arrive. New emotional vulnerabilities appear. Malthus shifts focus, especially toward Janice, a disabled orphan who already feels broken and unwanted. Weakness attracts him, not as prey, but as an entry point. Malthus appears to the children in different forms. Sometimes he takes the shape of B. Sometimes he manifests through the Annabelle doll. Sometimes he appears as a shadow with horns. Each form serves a purpose. B represents trust. The doll represents fixation. The shadow represents fear. Malthus adapts his shape to match the target. The Annabelle doll becomes a key instrument. Malthus binds himself to the doll because objects offer stability. A body decays. An object remains. The doll allows him to persist, move, and wait. This binding turns Annabelle into a vessel rather than a possession target. The doll does not act on its own. Malthus acts through it. As the haunting escalates, Malthus increases pressure. He isolates Janice. He reinforces her belief that she is weak and unwanted. He offers escape through submission. This tactic reveals his true nature. Malthus does not force possession. He convinces the victim to accept it. When Janice finally surrenders, Malthus takes control. The possession does not end with chaos. Janice becomes calm, focused, and obedient. This shift reflects Malthus's method: Control feels like relief. Fear fades. Resistance disappears. He then uses her to escape the house, carrying Annabelle with her. This escape shows planning, patience, and long-term intent. Years later, the consequences unfold in Annabelle. Janice, now known as Annabelle Higgins, commits murder under Malthus's influence. Her death does not stop him. The demon remains bound to the doll. New owners bring Annabelle into their home, repeating the same mistake. They treat the doll as harmless. This ignorance feeds Malthus. Malthus targets Mia, a pregnant woman. Pregnancy represents vulnerability, fear, and attachment. He seeks not only possession but generational control. He attempts to claim the unborn child. This goal elevates his threat level. He wants continuity, not destruction. Throughout the film, Malthus manipulates space and time. Doors open, shadows move, sounds echo without source. These effects create unease rather than panic. He wants exhaustion. He wants doubt. He wants the victims to question reality. Malthus finally reveals his true form during the climax. The horned demon appears towering and unnatural. This reveal only happens when resistance peaks. He no longer needs deception. He needs surrender. The timing matters. Truth arrives after dependence forms. The demon is ultimately denied when Mia offers her own soul instead of her child. This act disrupts Malthus's strategy. He feeds on selfish desperation. Self-sacrifice blocks access. Another soul intervenes, taking the burden. Malthus loses the target but not existence. Malthus does not die, he retreats. His bond to Annabelle remains. The doll ends up locked away by the Warrens, contained but not destroyed. This ending reinforces the core theme. Demons do not vanish, they wait. Malthus stands apart from other demons in the Conjuring universe because of restraint. Valak dominates through terror. Bathsheba curses through lineage. Malthus infiltrates through grief. He turns love into leverage. He turns faith into an opening. His story warns against desperation more than curiosity. Every major success he achieves begins with consent. A door opened, a spirit welcomed, a bargain accepted. Malthus proves the most effective demons never kick the door down. They wait for someone to invite them in. That is why Malthus remains one of the most dangerous entities in the Conjuring universe. Not because of power alone, but because of patience, deception, and precision. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like on the video. That would mean a lot to me. Thank you for watching.